welcome. So I am doing my first in English energy checkup reading. I usually do my readings in English, as you can see from my channel, but decided to try my English as well. I am a native Estonian speaker, so English is not my first language, so bear with me. But I wanted to try and do this quick energy checkup reading for you. So if you resonate, you can stick around and I'll know to make more of these. I work as an energy reader and activator here in Estonia. I do online stuff as well if you want to check it out. So here you have two piles today. We have one with black tourmaline. And the other one is blue lace agate. You can just drop in to your belly, maybe get your breathing a little deeper and feel into the energies of the two piles. I'm doing two today because, well, honestly, I just felt like it and because I'm trying it out. So I'll give you a little bit of time to meditate on the energies of both cards, and then I will see you at your reading. Alright, welcome beautiful people who chose the black tourmaline, and I meditated on your energy to read it and to feel it out. And the first thing I see is that you're really at a beautiful place, even though it certainly might not feel like it, but this is a beautiful chance for you to clear your energy. Because I think you've been feeling for a while that a new beginning or something new, something bigger is coming, but it also feels kind of heavy. And the feeling of heaviness comes from the stuff you carry with you now, not what's coming. So you have the lock and the key for the new beginning or the new solution, but at this time it's more important for you to clear your energy, do some practices. There's a lot of music, healing music on YouTube that I personally use even when I'm sleeping, but for me black tourmaline was the biggest help when I was at the exact same place where you might feel that you are. And how black tourmaline works, or the experience that I have with it, is that when I felt the need to work with it, it was really difficult in the beginning because it made me feel kind of sick, like actually sick to my stomach. And the reason why was that I had so much built up energy that wasn't even mine. I was scary. I've been an empathic person my whole life, and the people who are natural energy readers, they tend to pick up a lot of stuff that isn't theirs, but because they're used to carrying heavy energetic loads, this feels like nothing. But if you start working with the energy of black tourmaline, it kind of brings them all out. So there's no way for you to hide from them or push them under the carpet. You're gonna see them. That is the point of black tourmaline. But in the other end of the spectrum, what I see from the cards here as well, it is here to remind you of your unique nature, your unique self, and the beauty that is within you, the confidence that is within you. And the storyline I see here is that spirit or your higher self has laid you here into this moment right now to sit in all that you are in this moment, because it's perfect and you're perfect and you will survive this. This is just a place you're at. That doesn't mean you have to stay there, but you also need to recognize what is yours and what is not, is the main point. And you need to anchor yourself into your belly, into your energy, to feel what pulls you right now. Because there is something that you feel like you want to do, but you won't let yourself to do because it doesn't feel logical or it's not necessary. And maybe you've been in a depression for a long time, and where you feel you're being led to is to sleep, you know? And that doesn't feel productive. But have you actually rested? Or have you been resting in your dark energy? Like energy crap that isn't even yours. You know what I mean? So the Hermit, I feel here, is like the next step. You go from the Five of Pentacles to the Hermit. I rarely read the meaning of actual tarot. Because I sense energy, I read energy, I look at the pictures and I let them speak. So what I hear from here is that once you step into the stillness that is available for you, and you actually choose to, I feel like, breathe out. I feel like, okay, there's some practice that you can do that I feel like is important, where when you breathe in, you take a deep breath in, and you feel like you collect all the energies that are not yours. And when you breathe out, you let them go. And you do this until you start feeling lighter and better. And once you reach there, of course you can use other stuff and healers and whatnot, but once you get there, I feel like this place is like the next step. It's not the darkness you feel here, it's contentment, it's peace, and sitting with your own light. That light is not coming from anywhere else but inside of this person here, right? And I need to move this energy away, and this I need to move away. Once you connect with this energy, you can even connect with it right now. You connect with your inner peace, quiet, and when you let go of all of that does not serve you or that is not your energy, you connect with the emptiness and you create the space for new downloads to come to. This is the next step I see here. And then there is a unique way that you express yourself or show yourself or what you do. And it is through that you need to be seen. And there's nothing you need to be or do or act a certain way or do any of the things that society tells us how something needs to be done, honestly. You find your own way and you let yourself be seen in your calmness, in your stillness, in your pure essence. You get your downloads that are only meant for you, and then you let yourself be seen, and you will be seen by the people who are activated by your specific frequency and codes, because that is unique and that is exactly yours. And that is something you've been feeling coming, and that is where the black tourmaline as well creates that force field around you, the force field of confidence and your ability to clear your energy and clear other people's energy. Because I feel like when I feel into this Hermit card over here, it truly feels like a force field around, and the light feels so calm and so still, but I'm getting shivers. It feels very powerful. I love it. I really do love it. So if we wrap it up, I feel like I don't even want to bring those back, because no, I don't want to bring those back. So the quick message that is now almost 10 minutes that Spirit wants to deliver to you is that there is great downloads ahead that are specifically meant for you to receive and to then give out. But you need to create the space for them to land to, because if you clear your channel now, if you open yourself up now, there's nowhere for it to land. You know, this person here is not in a space to receive this, because this person here feels like a victim, and that you're not. So I encourage you to clean up your energy and make the space for the new downloads to arrive to. And that is something you have been feeling. You know it's coming, and it's nothing to be scared of. It's not terrible, it's not life-threatening, nothing. You just feel it intensely because you're not at the place to receive it yet. But you will be. That there's nothing that you can't do, right? So beautiful people, beautiful souls who chose this quick reading, let me know what you think. If it resonated, if you want to share a story with me, and let me know how this reading was and if I should continue. I really did enjoy it. Kind of did it in a spur of moment because I just finished my Estonian reading that I did. So, but that's how I work and that's how I choose to be. And you can be that too in your own unique way. So I wish you all the best and I hope to see you in another reading. Bye. Hi, welcome. If you chose this beautiful blue lace agate, then this quick reading is for you. But as you see, the last reading was quite long, so I don't know if this is gonna be quick or not. But how I work is that I lay the cards out, I read the energies more than the meanings, but kind of depends on what the overall reading is. But I laid the cards out and felt into the energy of these cards, and the first word I got was receive, surrender, and you're not doing this alone. And it's so funny that the collective energy of this reading feels completely different that I have done. As you know, I mostly do my readings in Estonian and wanted to test out doing them in English, and the energy of this collective feels a lot different, and to be honest, a lot like my kind of people, if you know what I mean. Of course the codes and words and stuff is all different, but the other reading was about receiving as well. But this is kind of different. You're in a different place. You can make yourself open and receptive more easily, I feel like. Because there's a lot of like dancing, movement energy. And the hands are in a position where they easily can receive. And what you are about to receive or are receiving at this time are gifts, abilities, new abilities from either your ancestors, star ancestors, or from past lives, is what I feel like. And I think you've also gone through another ego death. As you know, there's not going to be only one, there's going to be multiple. But I feel like you have just completed the surrendering part of this story. So your story kind of started from here. As I'm filming this, the sun has just come out, it shines very brightly, and there's like multiple ways I feel like this group is receiving the downloads. One is definitely the sun, that is obvious. But there's also a bunch of you that either live or are going to travel to a sacred place or a sacred land that you've been either wanting to go, or it just comes out of nowhere and you're getting this trip and you're going on this trip and you're receiving a lot of downloads, because there's a lot of receiving, and what you're receiving are new abilities being activated in you. As you know, of course we each have our own specific way. Some are clairvoyant, some are clear, what are those? Some see more, some hear more, some feel more, you know? But in my practice, in my life, I feel that we actually hold all of the abilities, but they're kind of activated at different times, or there are ones that are stronger in some people and less in others. But for you, I feel like there's a new way of receiving messages that is being activated. And I feel like it's through feeling with your body. So as you're receiving these codes will activate within your body, and new senses and new abilities come online. And you're gonna be able to read energy on a much bigger scale. And I feel like it's through feeling and knowing for some. And yeah, even though this card here says rock bottom, I don't sense any rock bottom people here. Or even if you feel like you've been a rock bottom, hasn't been that. Sometimes the rock bottoms or illnesses or sicknesses or what have you not, they are to make space. And you have, here you go. Look at what emerges here. She's been cracked open, yes, but it doesn't feel traumatic. It doesn't feel bad. Because the new that is sparking or coming online from here is huge. And you've surrendered a lot of your emotions or a lot of your resistance. You've released it all. So now you've made the space available for these deep hidden secrets to come online, to just come to you. And it's gonna be different for a lot of people. Some may actually travel to see the pyramids and stuff. That's why I feel like there's some traveling involved. But if you're not traveling and you're just sitting out by the sun, by the ocean, because that's the two elements that I see. If you're feeling the sun, the warmth of the sun, or the power of the ocean, I would say. These are the ways that you can feel your gifts. And I feel like it's gonna feel like an explosion, but it's in a good way, where you feel like your whole field just expands in 1 second, and it's just so big. And through it, you can make new connections. within you and in your world. I feel like the new energy you're tapping into creates a lot of new connections, or makes available a lot of connections. Because I feel like the people who are watching this, they feel like they have, some of you kind of know their path, and they know to trust it so deeply. Wow, this feels very deep. I wonder if any of you are like into like I had a shaman, so like you work with the elements, or you're getting some intuitive hits about the work that shamans do. You're gonna go meet the shaman, something deep like that, I feel like. So if we wrap it up, and I feel like this blue lace agate is talking about revealing secrets as well, or speaking more into the true being of you, because I feel like you were yourself before you cracked open, but this is just a new level up for you. This is just another level for you. Not to take it lightly and like it doesn't mean anything, but it's a level up for you. This time it's to do with deep emotions and deep work with the elements and nature. And maybe you're into traveling and feeling the energy of new places. But I see that you're ready for this, and maybe this reading was just a confirmation for you, or a message you just needed to hear. But there's nothing like, it doesn't require healing or removing anything or activating anything. It's just to show you that you are leveling up, and it's beautiful. And there's even bigger truths that you can speak into existence, and the knowing comes from within you. Just let places that attract you, let them activate you, and the energies that are dormant within you, because there's a lot more where that came from. I feel like. So yeah, this is all I have for you at this time. I would be super happy if you would give me some feedback in the comments, if I should continue readings in English as well. How'd you like it? Maybe you have a story to share, that'd be amazing, because it's always so cool to hear how all those energy checkups and readings play out in other people's lives. It was a pleasure to read for you, and I hope to see you soon in another reading. Bye!